thing, when something is properly cooked, it has that little sound of joy. Now, let's pull this out. Oh yes, my friends, can you see? I have not stirred the oats. I have not, but you can see the Granny Smith apples floating on top. And let us now do one little fold, as we say, because we want to see how fluffy, not stuffy, our finished product is. Here we go. Watch this, my friends. Fluffy, not stuffy. Wait, the steam is very hot. I did not take proper precautions. If I was to take proper precautions, I would put on my glove like this, you know, and then I would hold it. So you see, my friends, we have tools and techniques for everything. And if we don't use proper tools and techniques, then we learn the lesson and we go, oi, oi, ooh, oi, up. Now, here we are. Oh, my friends, if you see that, look at that. Those are the raisins. The raisins are at the bottom of the pan, and there is a slight caramelization of curry. Now, put them there, you see. Technique. Where? Yeah. Okay. This is why we have our Emprozone from Manatech on hand, because it soothes every little fooey that we may incur during our cooking experience, with love and joy and inspiration. There, all better. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. You see, that is how we dispel the pain. Oh my goodness, what have we here? I do believe we have absolutely new creation. And look what we have here. Oh yes, we have our table. Oh, and remember I told you about the maple syrup. Yes, put a dollop on there. Now, you may say that was quite a lot. No, my friends, you will see. Then we add the soy milk. It will be diluted. And for those of you who do love to have freshly churned butter, well, second best is store-bought butter. Let us have a little dab of butter. As you know, we are not anti-butter in this household. No. And for those of you who are anti-butter, I'm sorry. Okay. And that being said, there is a healthier butter to be consumed. And I do not have any on hand at this time. It can be bought pre-prepared, but you can also make it yourself. And how you make it yourself is you take a cube of butter and you melt it ever so slowly, and then you turn it off. And then you scrape the milk fat off the top once it's cooled. And there you have the essence of butter, which we do affectionately call it ghee. And that is how you can consume the essence of butter without consuming the milk fat. Now, those of us who do appreciate a little milk fat once in a while, well then, you know, we just do the quick fix. Yes. And that is all. It's not complicated, my friends. Now, here we go. I have set this table for you, my friends, to observe, and I always like to draw close so that we may have our final sharing. And as you can see, the oats, the raisins, the apple, the maple syrup, and the butter are now in the bowl, and I drizzle ever so graciously our soy milk. Did you see? I did not put it on top of the butter because the butter is in the process of melting, and we do not want to interrupt that process in an untimely fashion. Now, me being a stickler for details, you know, I do like to put the soy milk back in the refrigerator. I don't mind getting up and down, up and down, up and down. You know why, my friends? Because it is a part of my exercise program that I incorporate in my daily life. Now, this is the Amazon treasure tea that I prepared overnight, and then I kicked it back on in the morning, and all that richly beautiful roasted amber color, so gorgeous, gorgeous. And you know, I do like a little extra stevia. Stevia balances the blood sugars. Oy. And when you have oats, you have a very high carbohydrate, and then you have the fruit sugars, and then what else, my friends? That can create a little blood sugar raise, and when that happens, then you know, you might have a blood sugar high and a blood sugar crash. So we want to prevent that by taking our stevia, because the maple syrup and all this wonderful deliciousness can create a little blood sugar high and low. So what I always try to do is have a little extra protein quite soon alongside my oats. Now today, I do not have that protein source on hand, so I will be looking to consume, perchance, a protein shake at about, maybe in about an hour or so. You know, I have my favorite. This is called Amazon Power Shake. Amazon Power Shake. And then we have Manatech Glyco Slim. This is a soy blend. This is Maca, Chuchuwasi, Kiwacha, Muria Palma, and Suma. This is protein and herbs to help balance the hormones. And for nutritional content, it's wonderful. So I might make myself a little protein shake. I can make it with rice milk, I can make it with soy milk, or I can make it with just butter. You know, there's so much protein. You don't really need more milk. And of course, I never consume cow's milk. No, I consume cow's butter, but I do not consume cow's milk. No. It's too much mucus. And I don't like the additives that they put in it, and I don't like the fact that they pasteurize it. So, you know, it's basically a non-food item in my book. Okay, let's taste the Oatsy Wootsies, Granny's Oatsies. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. without stopping. But I must, my friends, because as you know, Gaia Ma has very, very hot. Gaia Ma must conclude with this blessing to all of you who have joined me today. And as I say, thank you. Thank you for joining me and experiencing this One Love special recipe, Granny's Oats, cooked with love and joy and inspiration from Gaia Ma.